Hi, I'm Cindy.
And I'm Dave.
We're glad you're here.
Thanks for checking out Kotaku Bonsai. Hey guys, this is a beautiful St. Patrick's Day, and like many of you, we're getting ready for a new growing season, and there's a lot of tasks to be done right now, and repotting, styling, trimming, and everybody's abuzz with all the stuff that needs to be done for this upcoming year, and I'm no different. I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I want to get to. Right now, though, we're going to take a look at a extra large twin trunk Japanese maple, and I have this that I dug up near Shenandoah, Virginia a couple years ago. I'll try to dig up a picture of when I stuffed them all in the back of the car. I got 4 Japanese maples on that dig, and I still have each one of them. They're flourishing. A few of them were hit by really bad squirrel damage, so I'm letting them recover for a little bit. But there is one particular one that I'm pleased with how it's coming along. And today I'm just going to do a little trim on here to show you my thought process and how we're going to shape up this tree for the coming growing season. So this is our big guy for right now. I'm giving you guys a bit of a high angle shot here so that you can start to see what I'm dealing with. It's got some really good bones. There's no doubt about it. This is going to be a really beautiful tree. It's got nabari. It's got the twin trunk that divides real low at the bottom. It's thick. It looks powerful but delicate. And when the leaves come in, they're really beautiful. So it's really got all the makings of a good bonsai. But right now, of course, it needs a little attention. So we've got a couple things to work on. We've got some dead roots to peel away, prune away. We've got some branches that are coming off in places that we don't want them. We need to select a new leader. And right now, let's just go ahead and select a front. And with a twin trunk tree, you really only have 2 options. Because, of course, doing a front like that would be pointless. You want to see both trunks. So it's pretty much that one, or it's that one. Pulling the camera back just a little bit, I think you might agree with me that this is going to be the best front. Over here is not too bad, but it does have this massive root that would kind of tend to distract your eye. So we'll reduce that, if not eliminate it completely. But I think that one right there is a really natural front. So keeping that in mind, we're going to proceed trimming this guy out, give him a little haircut before the spring really ramps up, and take it from there. Now, some of the simple decisions that we can make right away is regarding the leaders and the branches up top. And of course, we don't want any branches inside the 2 trunks. So these guys are easy to get rid of. This guy, of course, but this one is attached by all 3 here. So this whole thing is probably going to go. But before I do that, we're going to just check the front side to see how that would work for our new leader. So let's get rid of these guys first. Before I finish up this side, I'm going to go through here and definitely take out the smallest ones and try to figure out, again, what our leader is going to be on this side that grows on. This one here could be a leader. It does emerge fairly low, which in one sense we could use that and cut the tree off here. Or if we like the V shape how it is right now, we could select one of these to be our leader. It seems to come out right on the side. It's going straight up and would continue a nice little movement on that side. Decisions. There's a few other little nodes coming out here we can take off. And shortly I'll go through and seal all these up with gin seal, or cut paste rather. I think we're going to get rid of this one and use this as the leader. So why don't we just go ahead and take that one off. Let's take this one off. Like that. So I thought a little bit more about this off camera, and I have a couple thoughts. First of all, I like this as our next leader. It's high up, it comes right out of the side, about 90 degrees from the front. It's very strong already, and so I'm totally fine to take all the rest of this off and let all of the vigor go to this branch. On this side, I'm not as lucky. I don't really have a branch that comes right out at 90 degrees or even close to it. This one's coming directly out the front, and it's lower, of course, which could be workable, but I just don't particularly like that. Let's take you around to the back. I've got 3 that come out of here, and I just think all 3 of those need to go, because this one is already the tallest, and I don't want to run into the risk of an inverse taper. So because there's 3 of them, that's pulling a lot of vigor into that node, and I think we're just going to have to get rid of that more as a safeguard. And so for now, I'm going to leave this one in the back and one of these in the front, which should help this side of our tree remain vigorous, and perhaps we'll get another node this year that emerges somewhere out here that would be fairly equal to that one. And I think if this buds right there and we can get some growth coming out, then we could sacrifice these and this back one as well. So let's go ahead and take those off. Let's just take one, just like that. And then we're going to take all 3 of these, which I'll take 1, 2, 3, and then I'll have to go a little deeper to get that whole stump out. But already it's coming together. Let's get these guys right now. There it is. So that's quite a big haircut. I do like this side. And you can see this one could indeed be our next leader. I like how it goes off laterally. We could end up removing this part and have it slightly asymmetrical in their heights. I could see that working. But at least for now, for the next couple of months, as it grows, we'll see if we get any other options. But even if we don't, I'd still be happy with that. Now we're going to tackle some of these roots and then seal up the wounds. You can see right away that this is a crossing root. It's dead anyway, so we need to remove it. And I'm using these super pruners, which actually work pretty well for getting that cut done. I think this will be the best tool for the job. So I'm going to remove this and see what is left behind. So I just went back through with my knob cutter and cleaned up my cuts. And now we're just going to use a little cut paste and go through and seal these guys up. Here's one final spin with how I cut it back.